Hello Artcadets, welcome to my channel where learning art is fun. I'm Sarah, and in today's quick tips video I'm going to show you a step-by-step method for drawing a dog's nose. And if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and comment and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss out on future videos, because we are going to do a video on Friday that is drawing the whole dog. But for today we are just going to look at this reference picture of a dog called Chief from a movie coming out soon called The Isle of Dogs. And if I zoom in on his nose, you can see what I am doing. So I'm just thinking about how I can simplify this nose shape, and I think if I draw a vertical line down the centre of his nose and some diagonal lines around the bottom of the nose, followed by a top part to the nose which will then help me create those nostrils, we should have a pretty simple way of drawing the dog's nose. So step one is to draw that vertical line on our paper, and I'm just using some scrap paper and a pencil because this is kind of an exercise just to try out, so it's a bit more of a study and less of a finished picture. So any scrap paper will do. So draw your vertical line, and then step two is to draw the two diagonal lines coming from the bottom of this vertical line, and this creates an anchor shape. So step three is then to do some smaller vertical lines which are going to form the bottom of the nose. And then step four is to draw from these smaller vertical lines another vertical line going into a diagonal line, a flat line across the top of the nose, and back the same down the other side. And I'm deliberately leaving a gap between those two vertical lines because that's where we are going to draw the nostrils. So step five is to draw the nostrils, and we're going to start off at the bottom from the outside edge of the nose, coming in, curving round, and then eventually joining up to that top line that we drew. And we're going to do exactly the same in reverse on the other side. And that is our basic nose shape. And you can spend a few minutes touching up, rounding off those corners before you're ready to colour in. So to colour this nose in, I've decided to go with my colour pencils today, and I've picked in a dark black, a white and some mid-tone greys. Obviously the colours that you use will depend on the nose that you're drawing, and noses come in all different colours, so have a look at your reference picture and pick those colours out before you start. So I'm going in with my darkest dark black to start with, just marking in those darkest areas. And one of the common mistakes people make when drawing noses is that they draw the nostrils as round circles, and as you can see they're not really perfectly round circles, they have a curve to them. And the darkest area is kind of in towards the centre of the nostril, but that will depend where the light's coming from, but make sure that you check your reference picture to mark in those darkest areas. And then because I'm using coloured pencil, I'm going to be doing several layers, and I'm going in with a grey now. I also like to use a blue colour when I'm drawing black noses because that helps bring out a whole different shade and helps the nose look really shiny. But obviously depending on what colour nose you're drawing as to what colours you add. Sometimes brown noses can have a pink tone to them. So again, look back to your reference picture and pick out those colours to start with. So I'm just adding different layers to my nose drawing, building it up and filling in the white tooth of the paper with several layers, making sure that my pencils are nice and sharp, and then I'm going in with my white colour pencil just generally all over the nose, and that will help blend those colours and layers together, and it will give it a really nice smooth effect. Adding white can lighten your drawing, so I'm now going in with my black pencil again just to bring back some of those darkest areas that might have been lost by adding the white colour pencil. So depending on where the light's coming from is where the brightest or highlights areas are on the nose. It might be coming from underneath, on the side or on the top. So make sure that you look carefully at your reference picture, and you can mark those out in the beginning, or you can try and bring them out using either an eraser or some white gel pen at the end. Notice as well that on the tip of the nose you can sometimes see some little sort of textured areas or darker spots and highlights, so you can add those in at the end with your colour pencil or with a white gel pen. But that's the method I've used to draw a nose. I hope you found it helpful using the step-by-step method. So let me know how you get on with drawing a nose at home, and as I said, we are going to be using this reference picture to draw a picture of Chief on our Friday video. So I thought that's something that would be useful to give you a bit of a heads up before Friday on how to draw a nose. Don't forget, if you like this video, to give it a thumbs up, comment and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you all on Friday for the whole drawing. Take care guys, thanks for watching, bye!